Alright guys, we're here with day 2 of our 4th trial against Get This Johnson. This was a barn burner of a trial. He had some good defenses, I had some good defenses, and we went after it. Let's get into some fights. And here we are against the Wakandans team. As you guys see, we're doing Young Avengers with Shang-Chi, and we're going up against a 700k Wakanda's team, but that is obviously a fake number. That's much higher. That's probably around 850k. It's better to look at the gear tiers. A lot of the damage, or sorry, a lot of the power is hidden in Shuri and Killmonger here. So that's kind of a saving grace that Okoye and Black Panther aren't the biggest characters here. But let's go in here and see what happens. Quick shout out saying the fact Professor X isn't even in the game yet, and we got Jube Jube as a legendary sacrilege. I think they're worried about putting a wheelchair character into the game. So here we go. We got the defense down on Echo, but that doesn't matter. It's Shang-Chi. Guys, I'm not taking Shang-Chi into this matchup ever again. Ever. I'll take America Chavez even into stage 5 just for the health. I think I did that in the next trial, and it's so much smoother. You're never at risk of losing any Young Avenger with that extra life. It's just smoother. And if nobody drops yellow, America Chavez will get one turn off, and she'll crush Black Panther real quick. But anyway, it doesn't matter. 4v5, this matchup is still super easy. You just lose out on efficiency points, which is kind of lame. So no matter what, kill Black Panther. Do not worry about M'Baku getting charged. He doesn't get charged for a little bit. Your Kate and your Miss Marvel are going to strip that taunt off right away. Kill Black Panther. Next, kill whoever is squishiest. You know, Shuri, obviously with that defense down, I knew she'd be super squishy. So we go ahead, we rip her down next. And there you go, M'Baku is now charged again, so this one will probably get resisted. Here comes the striker attack. No, it did not get resisted. Always, never just tunnel into M'Baku. Somebody was telling me that's how I'm supposed to play it in one of my live streams, and I was like, no, guys. You kill Black Panther, this team falls apart fast. Ethan in Twitch chat says he's been attacking Wakandans in stage 5 with Brotherhood, Moon Knight, and Shang-Chi. Yeah, Brotherhood really neuters Wakandans as well. If you have your Brotherhood built, their gimmick of the AoE blind, like right away, because he gets so much speed, and the blob taunt right away, is such a strong gimmick. I don't think they're going anywhere for a while. In fact, in the world of gimmicks, I think their gimmick is probably stronger than even like Black Bolt Yo-Yo or Doc Ock. And yes, they take up 3 slots, but as you're going to see in the coming future, Brotherhood with Kestrel and Dormammu can beat full Darkhold. Now, I just don't have it in me to build up Brotherhood at this point in the game. I have another option, but it costs a lot more. So if your 3-piece Brotherhood team is built up or close to it, you got a lot of value there. And there you go. That's our win. First win. And here comes our second attack in looks like just stage 1 or 2, and it's Uncanny against Web Warriors. Again, a near 700k team, probably more indicative of maybe an 800k team based on the teal gear and the 5 red stars, or sorry, the gear tier 15 rings on Spider-Man there. This is a very easy matchup. Normally you're gonna lose Phoenix, which costs you costs you 4 victory points. But I think it's worth it. I don't have a problem giving up those victory points just to have like an instant Web Warrior win. Especially since there's no deflex in Cosmic Crucible. It's very easy. Now the only room this wouldn't work in is obviously stage 5, because your magic's never going to get a turn to get those charges out there. But there's so much better teams to put in stage 5 that wasting your Web Warriors there I don't think is any better. So we got a whack of debuffs all over the place. The taunt from Colossus goes out. I'm trying to think why I didn't pull the debuffs off. I'm guessing Phoenix had the ability block from Ghost Spider is what must have happened. But we got great slows on basically everybody. So it looks like Storm is just going to go boom. Oh no, here, she's going to pull it off. And you'll see, I do let her die. Get the defense down out there. And now Storm and Cyclops go finish us off. Rourke's, he's saying, I saw this one, your Phoenix lives. You saw the one that I did live on Friday for sure, where my Phoenix did live. It's funny, this exact matchup you're going to see so often just because of how it plays out. It's like your Crucible tax. Anyway, there you go. That's an easy one. Okay. Now. Pain. Suffering. We're going to go in there with Weapon X with Emma instead of Silver Samurai, because Silver Samurai doesn't do anything. And what we're hoping to do here is kill somebody or just do a bunch of damage. And thankfully, it looks like I finally realized, like, hey, move Lady Deathstrike off that center pillar. Not a better spot, actually. I should have put her in the corner and put Emma in harm's way, because Emma's not going to do any damage here anyway. But like what I wanted to do here was do that rewind. Kind of silly not to hit Strange with it, but I guess it is what it is. That resist is the death blow. So there's that. I don't know what else to say. That's a death blow. Getting resisted in this matchup just means you lose. And you see I'm kind of like thinking like, well, what should I do now? There's not much to do now. Excuse me. Everyone's just going to start dying here. We're not going to get any work in. Morgan's going to come right now. She almost bled out, but then this big heal comes. They have like some passive drains, so they're just healing off that, all the passive hits she just did. And like this team's going to end with full life. And Doctor Strange is going to ultimate turn 1 by the looks of it. I'm hopeful that he's going to get another turn here. And looks like he... Oof. Yeah, he got another turn, so I kept it. But I accomplished absolutely nothing. Now, all their cooldowns are on cooldown. That seems like it should be enough to go in here with another team. So that's what we're going to do. Rorix is asking, would it be worth redoing a fight like that? I don't think so, because in my head I was going to have to use 3 attacks on this one anyway. So I might as well go in here with A-Force Doom. And in my head, this team is fast enough. We got the cleanse from Jessica Jones, Doom ults, then we're going to get a bunch of work in. A-Force with Dormammu can actually beat full Darkhold. People in my alliance are doing that team, but my Nico's too small to pull it off. You need a very big Nico, obviously. And as you see right away, Nico gets targeted, because why wouldn't she? And trouble is just going to start piling up now. So I'm trying to think back at what my alliance mates had told me, and they basically said save all flipping abilities. So we're going to save our flipping abilities. We'll see if we make it to that turn. Without Dormammu, you wouldn't make it to that turn in a live fight. And I make a big mistake by not using Spider-Woman special. I should have went Spider-Woman special to get offense down out there to try and bait some blinds. That doesn't work, and now the enemy team just has deflex everywhere. Still have defense up, still have the trauma, and Jessica Jones, 6 red star Jessica Jones just get popped. Of course, I couldn't get lucky and get doomed to get a bunch of hits on him instead. So yeah, you see Doom's now ability blocked. He didn't get the trauma, but there's no Jessica Jones to cleanse him, so it doesn't matter. This is another L. It is what it is. This team is garbage to go up against. That one resist on the Omega Red stopped me from getting any kind of work in. Yeah. There are strong 1-2 punches you can do against Darkhold. I decided instead I was going to rip my entire roster apart and get one that wins. Oh, a couple loop-de-loops for you guys there. And I didn't even save the loadout on this one. I just kind of go in here. And you'll see nothing happens. So yeah, this is just death from the start. I knew this wasn't gonna miraculously win. I thought I might hopefully kill one person, but no. Yeah. This attack was my very last. Go Shadowlands, but we took out Electra for Surfer. And we're going to go ahead and do this Darkhold team. Now, something I've been doing incorrectly, that I'm probably going to do incorrectly here again, is I kill somebody instead of wait for Ghost Rider's turn. Now, hopefully, yeah. See, we didn't get a blind on Ghost Rider, so like White Tiger gets a kill here. She's gonna eat a giant fat L from the Ghost Rider Morbius from having that offense up. Actually, I misspoke because Morbius did get that disrupt, which is great. He's just gonna do a mind control as you're seeing right now, so it doesn't matter. So at least we didn't take those offense up damages. Oh god, Elsa. Okay, Elsa still eliminates my White Tiger. I forgot about that. But it's fine. We'll go around the world here. Ghost Rider doing Ghost Rider craziness to us. Focus Fire always comes in clutch when it really don't want it to. Yeah, there you go. Surfer comes in. We'll do a bunch of pings with our Moon Knight here. And there you go. So definitely not another terribly inefficient fight, but I'm not going to back out because that's minus 400 points, right? And yeah, you see another big damage from the 3-turn mind control comes in. I would love to find a way to make Darkhunters effective in Crucible and offense. I think that'd be fantastic. They're so strong. But yeah, terrible efficiency on this one. Let's catch up with Twitch chat before we go on to the next fight. Quasar saying, appreciate Jumping McSpasm for the Excel Cosmic Crucible spreadsheet. I agree. I'll try and include that in the description if you guys don't have access to that spreadsheet. I use it every single time. It really makes organizing my roster better, especially if you start pulling together crazy hybrids like the one I'll eventually show you for Darkhold. Definitely helpful. Rorik says he hates X Factor and Crucible. Feel like they're fighting underwater. Yeah, they're awful in Crucible. Really unfortunate. Chumpy says thank you, and he says, I always imagine Moon Knight is swinging maracas at them with his special. Yeah, it's a little underwhelming at times, and sometimes it's like gigantic damage. I like that. Alright, and then we're doing a, looks like another stage 1 or 2 fight. We pulled Kestrel away, right? So there's no Kestrel here. I'm not using Fury because I either used Fury elsewhere or it's Black Order. So, you know, if Thanos will flip everything Fury does anyway. So we just go in here with Jubilee, Bishop. So we have that big damage combo. And then the 3 Secret Avengers for a bunch of control, some stuns, some speed, and a nice taunt. Be careful with when you're taunting with Captain Sam against his team though, because they'll peel you apart pretty fast. So the benefit of having just Bishop and Jubilee here is you get the automatic blind off turn 1 from the Bishop assist from Jubilee. Now Thanos flipped the offense up, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll taunt to start off. The reason I want to taunt is because I want to use the cleanse. And there it is. So now we got Cull stunned, and we're going to start beating up on the Thanos before he uses his ultimate. We go for the stun, but that gets resisted. Pretty surprising, but I guess not super because she did have offense down. But that Terminator rewind and the slow is definitely useful. And now he's blinded, so, you know, GG. He's not going to hit anything here. If we can get another blind on him, then we'll be set. Some turn meter, which is great, because we do have slow on Jubilee. Oh, we get the ability block on him. That's even better. So he's not going to ult us now. We're just going to... We'll get this over with pretty quickly now that he has 2 turns ability block with that defense down. I was pretty surprised by how much damage they were putting on me, though, if I'm being honest. Didn't expect it to be this much. Anyway, there goes Thanos. And now we're going to try not to kill ourselves by letting the Cull retaliate on us like crazy. But Proxima just about to take a turn. Keep an eye on those turn meter bars. Get through that pretty easily. So again, I'd love to attack Ebony Maw here, but the retaliates would come in pretty clutch. So we avoid doing that. Now he's dead. That blind saves my Maria's life, which is fantastic. We were hopeful to get another heal from the energy Captain Sam gave off, but I don't think we get it. And there you go. So, you know, not as fun a win as I was hoping for. All right, and then this is the final fight. This is in time dampening. Now you see where I'm using Kestrel. So we have Eternals with Kestrel and Deathpool. That's a very strong 4-piece combo into Dormammu teams. You get a bunch of pings off Kestrel, a bunch of pings off Deathpool's passive. The Eternals, though they don't do turn meter rewinds, they do insane damage, and they do a bunch of flips on the Icarus ultimate. And then Doc Ock is there to counter the Yo-Yo. I do think him putting Yo-Yo there hurts my chances of winning this matchup. I would have much rather have like Emma to do a turn meter, or sorry, speed bar reduction, or even somebody else just to do more damage, like maybe Black Bolt or something, right? But him putting Yo-Yo there forced my Doc Ock to stop the offense down, because obviously if I get offense down on any of my attacks, like that's GG over. So we go in here, let's see how this plays out. Right away, get all those bleeds, which is nice. I go over here and I target the right corner. I think better of it. Yes, hit the Dormammu. Last thing you want to do is let this Dormammu pop off. And honestly, because the New Warriors are low, that was an issue. But the ping comes in. Yo-Yo's permanently dead. It's very weird. Sometimes Deathpool permanently kills people if it's not her first swing on her passive, which is kind of crazy. Doc Ock takes a beating. I don't think Doc Ock's gonna survive this. He'll try and get some regens out there, which is nice. Yeah, Doc Ock's now dead. We have blind on Icarus. We'll see if his passive will cleanse that. 1 in 3 chance here. Yeah, ultimate on the dagger's the right call here. The dodge applies to the buff strip. The damage still goes through. And the dodge got ripped off of Icarus, so this is going to be pretty easy. Get that offense down on her. She is going to throw it back at us, but because we had Doc Ock, we resist it. And never mind, it's not going to happen. She just dies. That works too. And finally, we go for the cloak. We'll see if we get dodged and ruin the efficiency. Not yet. There goes his first life. There's one dodge, but he still took damage for whatever reason. There's a dodge. Didn't dodge that. Resisted that. And he's dead. So there you go. And I believe that's 6 for 6. So we did not clear the Darkhold team. I was very concerned we were going to lose this, because I felt like we lost that Darkhold matchup because I didn't play it properly. Or I got resisted is what happened. It's my feelings. Anyway, here we are at the defensive review, and as you see, this Darkhold is still standing strong in that slow down stage. Just a quick recap of what happened here. We did the Uncanny stage 1, the Astonishing stage 2, then we have the Shadowlands Surfer, which did not go very good. But it got it done. It was not very good efficiency. Then we had the Darkhold, which you guys saw in its entire glory. And the Young Avengers fight. And finally the Eternals with Kestrel and Doc Ock with Deathpool. Let's check out how he did. As soon as I saw this, I knew I was going to be okay. My Black Order, by the skin of its teeth, survived and beat this X Factor server team. We were talking about a little bit earlier in the video how X Factor really feels like they're fighting underwater, as Rorix was saying. How they don't have what they have in war. And I think this fight shows it exactly well. The fact that you could lose this with a punch down, it was only 10k, but still a punch down, having Doc Ock and server and somehow lose it, that's X Factor dropping the ball. And then he cleaned it up with symbiotes. Next, we have Infinity Watch versus Infinity Watch. Just a 10k punch up, nothing special there. He did lose Moondragon. So I was looking at the efficiency points here, and I'm feeling pretty good about efficiency. And then you see this matchup. So either his Dark Phoenix won the match for him, or his Magic summoned Dark Phoenix won the matchup for him. This was a 180k punch up on his part, and he came very close to losing it as well. That would have been bad for him. And now he had to face my Darkhold, which was also in stage 4. And he did better than me. He did use all 3 attacks. He killed Scarlet Witch on the first attack, it looks like. And then he made absolutely 0 headway. So, yeah. He didn't clear me. And because he lost on that Black Order stage, it's going to secure me the win. Okay, so he actually killed Scarlet Witch and hurt Doctor Strange on the second attack. And then on the third attack, Strange actually got healed up a little bit. And then this matchup freaked me out a little bit. The fact that it worked as well as it did for him. But it is what it is. Some like Secret Avengers with Zemo against my Cloak Dagger Red Guardian combo. And then my Dormammu, which I threw with Darkhunters. Again, I think there's a lot going on with Darkhunters that people don't view like they should. Because Morbius is so fast. Then Ghost Rider gets speed meter per dot, obviously not in stage 6, but they're all still very fast people, and their damage is insane. And the second you kill somebody, so Darkhunters or Dormammu, somebody dies, as long as it's not Voodoo, he gives offense up to everybody. So what I imagine happened here is maybe somebody died, and then Morbius with that offense up, and Ghost Rider with offense up came, and just like crushed people here. I was pretty surprised that they killed these 3 people, and it was just the Eternals left. But, you know, that's a very good win, and we take that. Take the efficiency points win. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you enjoyed Twitch chat over here talking. You know, Jumpy's throwing some shade at them for not using the symbiote Doc counter in the Black Order. Skillshot is saying he didn't even realize he was watching me because my voice, which is very true, my voice is horrendous right now. But hey, I'm still happy to spend a Monday night with you guys having fun. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about Twitch chat over there. If you want it bigger, if you hate them, if they're not funny. I think they're pretty funny. They're good people. But let me know what you think about that Twitch chat over there. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, at least healthier than I am. And take care, guys. Have a good one.